I told y'all. I told y'all. Oh shit. Oh, sorry, I'm at one arm.
Fabian, on Tuesday, you came into our live show and we talked about it was 3 years to the day that your brother knocked out Kamar Usman with the same head kick, and you said, you know, I'm going to manifest this head kick right here on the show. How does it feel for that whole moment to just come to fruition?
It's crazy. 3 years, same head kick. It's mad. It's mad. I just can't. I was like, I can't believe what I can, you know, because I did see that Dalton got a tendency to pull, and yeah, it landed beautifully.
You also mentioned on our show that you didn't really have beef with Dalton. Do you feel like all the trash talk, all the beef has been squashed?
Yeah, therefore when they knock someone out, like that, then you know what I mean, there ain't nothing you can say. You know, it wasn't a split decision. I took him out, you know, so all the beef is squashed on my side.
Earlier, we actually spoke with Costello, and he referred to his belt as the A belt, and the belt you guys are fighting for tonight as the B belt. Your thoughts on that and putting your belt up against Costello?
Like I said, I'm a world champion, and he's a world champion. So whenever we fight, it's just about bringing it together. I don't look at myself as just a tournament winner or whatever. This is the world championship. You know, I'll beat 3 of the best guys in the tournament, and that's it.
Do you feel a bit of a disappointment that you won't be going after that rematch against Johnny Evelyn right away?
I do, you know, but it is what it is. I think Johnny will come back and maybe run a third fight in the future, you know, but like I said, back in October, I just lost my second fight to Johnny, world championship, and I just kept my belief regardless. You know, I know a lot of people didn't believe, but my team still believed I was one of the best in the world, and tonight we came out and proved that.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Come on, bro.
He obviously had two rounds. The third round he came out and he was physically a lot tired and you were a lot fresher. Is that something that you expected to happen? Was there a case of let him get past the 2 rounds and go out on the same night? Did you expect him to?
Yeah, defo. I said it all week. I predicted the 4th round, you know, but I knew from the 3rd round, and my team said from the 3rd round, this is where we work, you know, and he's a good guy. He came out, he done some good work in the first 2 rounds, but I just knew I'd get him later on in the fight, and I did.
Yeah, I mean, you're only 32, you're still young in the sport, but you know, throughout your whole career, you've taken tough fights. You know, quite a lot, lost some as well.
Yeah.
Was it ever hard when you do lose your fight to focus, or was it something you always knew you'd get to no matter what?
Nah, you know what? I got a strong mindset, if I'm honest. And my whole thing is, if it doesn't work the first time, or the second time, or the third time, I was going to keep on trying until I get it. You know, so if it didn't work tonight, I would have tried again. I would have built myself back up to this position, because I just won't give up on a dream that I've got, and I've done that, and I've achieved this tonight.
And this might sound like a weird question, but what did that feel when you connect with a shot that well? I mean, not many people in the world, other than the man over there. Not many people have that sensation of landing a shot that sweet. Like, what is the actual feeling like when you land something like that and you see the knockout?
It feels like fuck all. You know what I mean? It feels like nothing. You feel like you're just doing that, like kicking a pillow. You know, it doesn't feel hard or anything. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a good feeling. You know, like not a lot of people experience it, but it's a good feeling.
Have you envisioned that exact? I know you obviously sit with practice, but have you, when you shut your eyes at night and you think about fight, had you seen that play?
I seen that being one of the shots. I also saw a left hand, just a solid left hand down the middle, being the shot to put him out also. You know, but to be honest, I did envision that I'm gonna get him tired and TKO him in the 4th round. You know, but a knockout's better. So yeah. Appreciate it.
A lot of people are going to talk about the comparison between you and your brother's head kick. I'm more curious about what did you maybe learn from your brother about...
Fuck his head kick, look at my head kick! I'm joking.
What did you learn from him about overcoming adversity as you have been to the top and you were, like you said, never giving up on a dream? And what did maybe you take from your brother and how to overcome adversity and have your championship moment?
Just the same, like when we done his run to getting his world title and having the knockbacks in COVID and all of these, he just kept going. I kept working towards his goal, and eventually got there. You know, they were stopping him from getting there for ages. So that's why we done what 10, 11 fight winning streak to get there. You know, but he done it, and like I said, he just showed if you just keep working and believing, it will happen, and it's happened tonight for me.
If you won in Chicago, you should want to fight until you're 45.
Oh shit! 45? I said 40. Shit.
Is that still on the plans for you? You want to keep going until?
Nah, mate, till the wheels falls off. You know what I mean? Nah, but honestly, I started when I was 22. You know, I started when I was 22. I really took damage, and I do want to fight until I'm 40. I know everyone's like, what the fuck? But I do want to fight until I'm 40. I still feel like there's a level to reach that I haven't reached yet, and I don't know what level that is, but I'm searching for it, you know, and that's what keeps me so hungry.
And I know, obviously, you're a world champion, but when you have another goal, another mountain to climb, how excited are you to say, I got my championship moment, but I'm not done, there's still more to go out and achieve?
So much more to achieve, so much more to achieve, you know, it's crazy, like I said, I'm 32, I started this sport, like I said, when I was 22, and I still feel like I got so many years and so much things to achieve, and so much more big performance to come. I look forward to it.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Did you see in film study his hand drop?
Yeah.
It seemed like right when that hand dropped, your head kick landed.
Yeah, I seen it. If you watch his fights back, even with Jeffrey, when he jabs, he's pouring a lot, you know, and I saw it and I thought, that kick's there for me, and he landed, you know.
Fabian, we saw you get overwhelmed with emotion right after the knockout. Can you just tell us or try to describe that moment what it felt like and what was going through your head?
I don't know, I don't know. I'm not proud of myself, you know what I mean? Because you lose your fights and your title fights, and I've lost 2, you know, and those fights I felt like I was close to winning them and all of that. So to come back and just kept the belief in myself, you know, and just kept working in the gym, working, and I just didn't give up on myself, you know, and that showed tonight, you know, like even though I had two rounds that was hard, and my shoulder was fucked in the second round, I just didn't give up on myself, you know.
Was the shoulder an injury in the fight or something pre-existing?
No, it's something in the fight. I think it happened in the end of the second end of the first or the second. You know, I could feel it, and I told my corner, they were like, fuck your shoulder. They were like, fuck your shoulder, throw it. And I was like, okay, fuck my shoulder then. So it is what it is, and we got through it.
And we saw that Dalton, like, he was out, he stood up, and the first thing he did was walk over to you, and I believe he said something. What was that exchange that you guys had?
I think he just said congrats, you know. I think he just kind of like congrats and all of that, and I just said, you know what, it's all love. You know, at the end of the day, we might have our back and forth on that. Well, he's worked hard, I've worked hard, and at the end of the day, we both get to go into our family healthy. Obviously, he's been knocked out, but he's still healthy. You know what I mean? So it's true though. He's still walking, so it's all good, you know. So yeah.
And I don't know if we can, but man, can we get your thoughts on your brother's knockout?
I think it's his nice little
Yeah. Can we get you on the mic if that's possible?
Huh?
Can we get you on the mic if that's possible?
What do you call him that head kick? When you got headshot that
Any shit.
PFL already put it up, headshot.
I don't know what I'm gonna call mine, you know what I mean? But we'll see. But it was a beautiful. It's mad. Like that never happens. 2 brothers winning a world championship with the same kick. That's madness. That's madness. That's history. On the same day, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I know you're not thinking about it in the moment, but now that you have had time to reflect, you regret not going headshot dead out there in the smart cage when you got it?
Nah, it is what it is, and it is what it is. I was gonna say that's Leon's moment. That's Leon's moment. That's Leon's moment. So for me to be like the same, even though it is the same, but I don't know. I need to think of something. You know what I mean? But we'll come up with it.
Must run in the family.
Nah, come on.
You know what? You were one of the bigger names going into the World Tournament, and even Costello said, you know, I might go into the tournament next year as well, regardless of whatever happens later this year. Have you let yourself think about what you want for your 2026 schedule-wise, et cetera, et cetera?
Just be active. Be active. You know, I've always said I want a lot of fights. You know, 4, even 5 fights. as long as my body feels good and my mind feels good, I want those. So if we could have an active 2026, I'd be happy with that.
We don't have, an idea of where exactly the PFL is going to fall at the end of this year. Is there a place you would like to have that fight with Costello? Maybe in Europe?
Why not Birmingham? Why not Birmingham? I think Birmingham, he's from obviously Europe as well, so I think Birmingham, that would be good. Innit? That would be good, innit?
Fabian, obviously, coming into a fight like this, it was a heated build-up, to say the least. Did you feel that at all? Like when you were like in the game, did you feel like any animosity towards him? This at that point was it just?
Nah. I've been in these back and forth build-ups before, and I know once I enter the cage, that gets removed. I don't think about none of that. That's just the show, But once we're in there, I'm gonna try to take him out anyways. So I didn't really allow that to fuel me in any way.
We also got the eyes on the shoulder there. They announced later this year that this rematch with Costello will happen. Do you think maybe that's maybe a bit fanciful given there's only 4 months left?
Yeah, as long as the shoulder's good, at the moment I don't think I can lift my arm above my head. So as long as my shoulder's alright and it settles, fuck it, let's go.
Have you watched the shot back, the finisher?
I've seen it, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but I don't know what that is, that ain't mine. but it was beautiful.
The reason I ask is because obviously you watched Leon's bet a million times.
Yeah.
Which was better?
But you know what? I should have walked off. Okay, it would have been a bit more. I was like, fuck that. I should have done it, but I was like, no, I need to get another one off. You know what I mean? For all that shit that you was talking about, I had to get one more off. I should have walked off though, but fuck that. Yeah.
Anybody else?
Good.
One more. What are you going to order for your mom's guys when you go?
Ooh. Chicken. Nah. It can be stewed chicken, oxtail, white rice. No, I got the order. Some sky juice and some coleslaw. 2 dumplings as well.
2 dumplings.
All right, man. Congrats, baby.
Yeah, thank you.